Audi is shaking things up with the all-new 2025 A5, replacing the A4 and dropping the Sportback label. But what does this mean for potential buyers? This isn't just a new model, it's a significant shift in Audi's lineup that could impact buying decisions and resale values. The A5 is set to take over the A4's position, marking a new era for Audi's midsize sedan offerings. Let's address the confusion surrounding this model change and explore why Audi has made this bold move. Firstly, let's explain the confusing name change. You may have been wondering why I'm calling what looks like an Audi A4 an A5. Well, Audi has made a progressive move for its lineup, whereby all EVs will take over the even numbers, such as the A4, A6, and dare we say it, the A8, which leaves the internal combustion engines with the odd numbers, such as the A3, A5, and A7, which is why the new A4-ish sedan will pinch the name of the A5. Now that we've got the name confusion out of the way, let's set the stage for Audi's new model and also address the first question on everyone's mind, the redesign. You'll immediately notice the handsome new looks of the A4's replacement. Audi has taken a sleeker and more sporty approach to the aesthetics. You can see that the new A5 brings an overall rounder body design, whilst from the front, you'll be greeted by a wider honeycomb grille nestled between the larger headlights that are available with the optional but customizable LED light signatures. From the side, you'll be more likely to notice the sportier appearance, which has smooth lines. The 2025 A5 is not just a new name slapped on an old model, it's a complete reimagining of Audi's midsize sedan, including its shape and size. The new A5 is longer, wider, and taller than the previous A5 Sportback, with an extended wheelbase to boot. But let's break down the numbers. The new A5 is approximately 2.5 inches longer, 1.5 inches wider, and 1 inch taller than its predecessor. The wheelbase has been extended by about 2 inches. These might not sound like significant changes on paper, but in the world of automotive design, every inch counts. The increased length and width translate directly into improved interior space, particularly for rear seat passengers. If you've ever had to squeeze into the back of a compact luxury sedan, you'll appreciate the extra legroom and shoulder room. This addresses a common complaint about the previous A4 and A5 models, making the new A5 a more viable option for families or those who frequently transport adult passengers. But it's not just about passenger comfort. The cargo space has seen a significant upgrade as well. The A5 sedan now offers 26 cubic feet of cargo space, up from the previous A5 Sportback's 22 cubic feet. That's a substantial increase, giving you more room for luggage, golf clubs, or whatever else you need to haul. Now, you might be wondering about the impact on handling. After all, a bigger car often means a less agile car, right? Not necessarily. Audi has made several adjustments to ensure the new A5 maintains its sporty character despite its growth spurt. The extended wheelbase actually contributes to improved stability, especially at higher speeds. Audi has also reportedly stiffened the chassis and fine-tuned the suspension to compensate for the increased size. The result, according to early reports, is a car that feels planted and confident on the road without sacrificing the responsiveness that Audi drivers have come to expect. It's worth noting that while the A5 has grown, it's still positioned firmly in the mid-sized luxury sedan segment. It's not suddenly competing with full-sized luxury barges. Instead, these changes bring the A5 more in line with competitors like the BMW 3 Series and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, which have also grown in size over recent generations. The increased dimensions also allow Audi to further differentiate the A5 from the smaller A3 sedan, creating a clear hierarchy in their sedan lineup. But what about those who love the compact nature of the A4? It's true that the new A5 might feel a bit larger at first. However, it won't be too noticeable because the modern design techniques and advanced driver assistance systems help mitigate this feeling. Features like a 360-degree camera system and parking sensors make maneuvering in tight spaces easier than ever, despite the increased size. Moreover, the larger dimensions don't necessarily mean a heavier car. Audi has likely employed lightweight materials and clever engineering to keep the weight gain to a minimum, preserving the agile feel that Audi sedans are known for. Now that we've explored the A5's new dimensions, you might be wondering how Audi plans to move all that extra car. After all, a larger vehicle often means sacrificing performance. But Audi has some surprises under the hood that might change your mind. The 2025 A5 introduces a new powertrain that's both powerful and efficient. At its heart is a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine producing 268 horsepower. This engine is paired with a 48-volt hybrid system and a dual-clutch automatic transmission. It's a significant departure from the outgoing A4, and it raises some interesting questions. How does this new setup compare to the A4's power plant? Will the hybrid system enhance or hinder the driving experience? These are valid concerns for Audi enthusiasts who've come to expect a certain level of performance from their vehicles. Well, let's break it down. The new engine's 268 horsepower output is a noticeable increase over the previous A4's base engine. The turbocharger provides instantaneous torque, which should translate to improved acceleration. But the real game changer here is the 48-volt hybrid system. This mild hybrid technology serves multiple purposes. It helps improve fuel efficiency by allowing the engine to shut off when coasting or at a stop. It also provides a power boost during acceleration, filling in any lag you might typically experience with a turbocharged engine. The result is a more responsive and efficient powertrain. Speaking of efficiency, while the EPA fuel economy estimates aren't available yet, we can expect improvements over the current A5 Sportback's 26 miles per gallon city and 35 miles per gallon highway ratings. This increased efficiency doesn't come at the cost of performance, thanks to the clever integration of the hybrid system. Another significant upgrade is the standard all-wheel drive system. This feature, which was optional on some previous models, now comes standard across the A5 range. It's a clear indication that Audi is committed to maintaining the A5's reputation for excellent handling and all-weather capability. But Audi didn't stop at the powertrain. They've made several other changes to enhance the A5's driving dynamics. The new model is built on the Premium Platform Combustion (PPC), which offers a stiffer chassis and improved suspension. This stiffer platform, combined with upgraded steering mounts, should result in more precise handling and better road feel. For those who want even more control over their driving experience, Audi offers available adaptive dampers. These allow you to adjust the suspension characteristics on the fly, tailoring the ride to your preferences or road conditions. There's also an optional torque vectoring rear differential, which can distribute power between the rear wheels for improved cornering performance. Now, if you're a performance enthusiast thinking this all sounds a bit tame, Audi hasn't forgotten about you. They're already teasing an upcoming S5 variant with a more powerful V6 hybrid engine. So what does all this mean for you as a potential buyer? The 2025 A5 seems to strike a careful balance between performance and efficiency. The new powertrain offers more power and potentially better fuel economy, while the chassis and suspension upgrades should maintain or even improve upon Audi's reputation for sporty handling. The inclusion of standard all-wheel drive and the availability of performance-enhancing options like adaptive dampers and torque vectoring show that Audi is serious about making the A5 a true driver's car. Now that we've explored the A5's performance upgrades, let's shift our focus to where you'll spend most of your time, the interior. After all, a luxury sedan isn't just about how it drives, but also how it feels to be inside. Step into the 2025 Audi A5 and you're immediately greeted by a striking visual centerpiece. A large, curved glass panel that dominates the dashboard. This sleek display houses two key elements: an 11.9-inch instrument cluster directly in front of the driver and a 14.5-inch infotainment touchscreen in the center. But how does this tech-forward approach compare to what you'll find in competitors like BMW and Mercedes? While all premium brands are embracing larger screens, Audi's implementation stands out for its seamless integration and user-friendly interface. The curved design isn't just for show, it's positioned to minimize glare and maximize visibility, addressing common complaints about large touchscreens in cars. The infotainment system itself is a significant upgrade from previous Audi models. The large screen replaces many physical buttons, aligning with current automotive design trends. However, this raises a question. Does the reduction in physical controls actually enhance the driving experience? Or does it create unnecessary distractions? Audi has attempted to address this concern with a new heads-up display. This system projects essential information such as speed, navigation instructions, and audio selections directly onto the windshield in the driver's line of sight. By keeping crucial data in your field of view, Audi aims to minimize the time your eyes are off the road, potentially improving safety and reducing driver fatigue on long journeys. For those who want even more screen real estate, Audi offers an optional 10.9-inch passenger display. It's a feature that could be particularly useful on long trips, allowing passengers to control music or look up destinations without interfering with the driver's focus. Standard features on the A5 include navigation and wireless smartphone charging, enhancing convenience and connectivity for users. These additions show that Audi is committed to providing a comprehensive tech package, even in the base models, which could be a deciding factor for buyers comparing the A5 to its rivals. When it comes to safety, Audi has included a wide range of driver assistance features in the A5. However, it's worth noting that some of the more advanced systems are limited to higher trim levels. This tiered approach to safety technology is common in the industry, but it's something to consider when configuring your A5. Click the video on your screen to learn more about the new 2025 Audi Q5.